Hello, and today I will be reading from this crystal bowl to delve into what your future holds for you. Let's tap in and explore and connect with what your future entails. So just give me a moment to connect with you. Please place your hands on this bowl with me. Thank you. And take a deep breath in so we can connect to your energies. And out. Good. Again, deep breath in. And exhale out. And one more time. Let's connect back in. Inhale. Breathe. And exhale. And let's see. What are you so afraid of right now? What is it that you're missing out? Maybe a missed opportunity, and you're afraid of connecting with that opportunity. You're very hesitant. It's as if it makes your forehead sweat to even think about this thing. You're afraid you're going to fail. Whatever this thing is, you're so afraid that it's not going to work itself out. What could that be? Why are you so afraid? Oh, I see that. Because you've been rejected. You've been denied before. You don't want to go through that again. But if you don't try, you'll never make it. That's what I see. So even if you get denied or rejected, doesn't mean you will the next time around. You won't know until you try. So that's the message for you. I also see there's someone you're holding back in your life. You're avoiding. You don't want to talk to them. Perhaps it's best if you do. If you want change in your life, change will only come for those willing to seek it though. So if you're not willing to experience change, you're not going to. But remember, if it's the other way around and someone's avoiding you, you can't force a horse to drink water, can you? Let's see. A lot of situations, I feel like you have a loss or disappointment. Perhaps it's a mindset derived from childhood. So you want to go with the flow on this one. You don't want to push change. Because if you force change and it's not innate within you, meaning if what you desire is not within you and you force change, you may get what you want, but it won't last. So make sure to tap in with what is truly meant for you right now, rather than forcing this change. Yes, keep holding your hands on the bowl with me. Thank you. So we can continue connecting our energy. You want to go somewhere far away. Maybe you want to leave from home. Maybe there's someone you're missing and you want to see them bad. I would go connect with them and reach out now, because I think the feeling is reciprocated. Perhaps they want to talk with you too. This is not the same person that you blocked or that you want to reach out. No, it feels like a friend or a relative. You have some water in your chart. I feel like you are the type of person that sort of is laid back sometimes, and there's just a sense about you that is carefree and subtle and gentle in nature. So this is the right way to be. This is the right approach for you. Based on your lifestyle, keep going. Don't stop and don't change for anyone or anything. There's someone pushing you for more. There's someone pushing you to strive and achieve for better. And maybe they make you feel uncomfortable or a certain way. But they mean a lot to you, and they feel the same back, and they care for you, and they only want what's best for you, although they may seem sort of I don't want to say judgmental, but maybe parental, and they think of you often. They only want you to get ahead. They don't want you to suffer and make the same mistakes they did. So it does feel like a parent energy that I'm channeling, if I'm honest. So I'm going to get up now and tap in. Whoa. Okay. It's a huge omen, but not a bad omen. There's like a tiger paw on the top. So I am seeing, yes, you can take your hands off now, please, thank you. I am seeing that you are an adventurous spirit, and you're willing to go through whatever it takes and to make sacrifices for what you want in this life, even if it means getting ahead, leaving others behind. Be careful to do this, because you could lose friends that are vital and important for your sustainability in this life. You lose someone and you can never get them back most times, so be very precautious. Now, that's not to say you shouldn't get ahead. That's to say you shouldn't make someone feel like you're ahead. Does that make sense? Know the difference. You could have some jealous energies around you, but also someone that wants to be like you or to relate or connect with you more. So make sure that you know yourself so that you don't make others feel this way. Because when you are connected with who you are and you know who you are, even if someone makes a criticism or judgment toward you, it doesn't affect you. You know who you are, and if they love you for who you are, they're going to stick with you, right? We all have our facades and we all have our failures. So make sure you stand your ground when someone makes you feel like you're the problem. Let's see now. Yes. Okay. So I am seeing that you have something in your chart linked to Saturn and Jupiter that makes you eager for more, makes you want to learn more, makes you want to succeed in life, make a lot of money. Good. I do see fruitful abundance around you in the next 5 to 10 years. More than you can imagine. Make sure to ground yourself. So that you're prepared for the change. You have, I think, 2 or 3 spirit guides, could be angels, that are following you as well in your life. My crystal ball shows this. They want to connect with you now. And they want to give you a loving message. They want to embrace you. And they want you to embrace yourself. To remember that you are important and loved and cared for. Do not ever feel like you are not loved or cared for, or someone doesn't have your back. They do. They may not know how to show it or reciprocate that energy because they feel as if you already know deep inside and they don't need to explain themselves to you. A lot of times people look at you as an intellectual, although they don't want to admit it. Sometimes you can get carried away, though, with your thoughts, so be careful, okay? Be careful not to be overdoing these energies of I know it all, or that you are not being overbearing to someone and overcritical, because that can be an issue with based on your, like I said, I believe it's your Saturn alignment here that is messing with you, okay? So let's go back down. And let's see. You have a desire for more. Nice houses, cars, degrees, many partners. You're very fluid. That's the water in you. Things can get heated for sure, in both ways. Not just in love and romance, but in arguments, tensions, flare-ups, the like. So be aware of this, and that you also not only don't give yourself up too much of your intellect, wait until someone is ready to hear what you have to say, but also give yourself with love too much, because it's very intense. It's sort of like the steam in the bowl. It just gets worse and it builds up and it creates a lot of moisture. And it's like a volcano that's going to blow its top off. So make sure you understand this and that the answers will come in due time, not to force a connection. But I do see you having an overall, in general, nice life for yourself. Just make sure you know what it is you want before jumping for the things you'll regret later. Because you could have all those nice things, but then you could lose friends in the process. So your life is all about balance. So make sure you tune into that balance rather than focusing just solely on one thing based on what this bowl is telling to me. Okay? You like nature, you like to spend time touching the trees, the wildflowers. But again, it's also in your nature to get hurt, so make sure you don't stumble upon a thorn bush or poison ivy. You have contradicting and conflicting parts of your energy, so have a good time, but don't have too good of a time to where you forget where you are, what your middle name is. When's your birthday? Do you see what I'm saying? Always connect it back to you. Connect yourself back home when you feel lost as well in life. All right? Your life is like a storybook. Make it your own, but don't imitate others' storybooks, even if it's fascinating, even if you like reading that storybook. Do you see what I'm saying? Make it your own. In your own words, in your own creative way. That's how you'll be remembered, and you will. There's part of you that also is creative, so could write a storybook in the literal sense, okay, not only the spiritual. Remember who you are. That's the most important thing of all. If you go down the path of houses and cars and all that, you will be very upset with yourself at times. So be careful. But if you go down the more kindly, spiritual approach to things, meaning you would rather live out of a hut in a forest and work on yourself not on your finances or your friends, then you'll find discontent there as well. So that's why I say, make it a combination. Work on both, rather than focusing on one thing. You may get low energy at some full moons, so make sure to get plenty of rest during those times. And even certain retrogrades, like a Pluto retrograde. Okay? Be kind to yourself. Exercise is going to be vital for you, especially after 60 years old. But you want to start a bit early. At least get started on something small, if you can, if you haven't already. You may easily get burned out than other people at work, so make sure that, especially in your 30s, that you eat healthy, get the sleep you need, and talk to the right people. You have a huge fascination with life and you want everything, the finest things. So connect with that part of you when you're feeling a bit down. I think I'm seeing all that I needed to see. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with my crystal ball today. And I hope this helped you in whatever way you were looking for. Much love.